Hello, my name is Ashley and I am here to do a YouTube video on a wig that I received from AliExpress. It's by vendor Eva Hair and it's their 250 density 360 curly wig. So I'm just going to be basically showing you how I lay down my wig and how I style my wig. I have already prepped my hair. I have already gelled down my hair and put down my cap. I have already cut around my edges and I've already cleaned the area with alcohol. You want to make sure that you clean the area with alcohol to wipe off any oils or dirt or just any residue that will not make your wig stick down. I have already bleached the knots on the wig, and I'll just take this off for you real quick so you can see the wig. It's just their 250 density curly wig. It's actually really thick. The curls hold pretty good. I haven't gotten any shedding just yet. So let me just remove the clips and just put this back on for you real quick. Okay, so the wig actually comes with combs around the perimeter inside of the wig, but I don't use the combs. I personally don't like them. So just making sure that my wig fits from both sides. And this wig was pre-plucked, so I did not have to do any plucking to this wig, which is a plus. The hair had a little smell, but I bleached my knots and I washed it, so it is fine now, and I let it air dry. So right now I'm just going to clip back the hair. You want to make sure the hair is out of the way before you start applying your glue or whatever adhesive that you're going to use to lay down your wig. And I'm just going to push this back while I put my glue down. So the glue that I'm going to be using is the Ghost Bond glue. Alright, so I'm going to start by adding my first layer. Like I said, you want to make sure all of your hair is out of the way. You do not want to get any hair stuck in the glue. So I usually use like a popsicle stick to kind of smooth the glue out, but I find it better for me to use my finger when doing this. So I'm just going to take my finger and kind of smooth the glue out around the perimeter, and I'm actually smoothing some onto the wig cap. That will also help that wig cap to stay down better. I'm just going to spread that along the perimeter. I'm actually going to let that first layer dry while I'm letting this first layer dry, I'm going to take my towel here that I have and just pour some alcohol on that to get that first layer of glue off my fingers, because you don't want to go back in and do your second layer of glue with dirty fingers. So while that first layer is drying, I'll go ahead and tell you a little about the vendor. This is actually my third wig from them. I've seen like a lot of bad reviews about the company. My personal experience, I have not had a bad wig from them yet. My thing is, people are going to talk negative about any hair company. You just have to actually take care of your hair. If you don't take care of your wigs, then it's going to look a mess. But like I said, this is my third wig from them. This is my second 360 wig from them, and I actually love the 360 wigs because you can part anywhere, and you can do much more with them. So that's kind of dry. I'm going to go in with my second layer. And you want to put that second layer on top of that first layer in that same spot. And you want to make thin layers. Since we're doing 3 layers of glue, you don't want to put on thick layers or heavy layers, because it's going to leave white residue, and it's going to take longer for it to dry. So I'm going to take my finger I'm going to spread that around in the same spot. And I'm sorry, I'm looking in my mirror and on camera because I've got to have my bigger mirror for this part. I don't want to So I got that layer on. Still just making sure those flyaways are out of the way. Like I said, you don't want to get any hair stuck in the glue. So I'm going to wipe that off. And the seller that I had, his name was Larry. Larry kept in contact with me the whole time, from the time I placed the order, from the time I received the hair. He was just very good at communicating and letting me know when I would receive the hair. He let me know when it shipped. He let me know that I was going to get it sooner than my expected ship date. He was just great. And I actually placed this order, let me see. I placed this order last Friday, and I just received the hair today, so it did not take very long. Alrighty, so that second layer has dried, and it's supposed to dry clear. It's not supposed to be white and clumpy. You want to make sure everything is smoothed out. So I'm going to go ahead and add my last layer.
Where'd you get the wig from?
Alright, I'm just going to spread out that last layer. And again, I purchased this wig on AliExpress through the vendor Eva Hair. And y'all, AliExpress is like a good alternative for those who can't afford like the really expensive lace frontals. Like this wig, I believe was $187. Uh-oh, gotta put that back on. But this wig came out to be $187, which is not bad for a 20-inch and 250 density. The wig is really thick, and I love thick hair. So they kept their word on that part, that the wig is well constructed. And all I did was bleach the knots on the wig. And it took really good. So, and I left the bleach on for maybe 30 minutes. And I'll just put it on this way since I have the glue on the front. All right, so it's almost time for me to go ahead and start pressing my lace into the glue. So let me just make sure everything is clipped back since y'all seen my wig fall off. All right, so I'm going to start in the middle and work from side to side. And like I said, you want to make sure that all of that hair is out of the way when you lay your wig down. You don't want to have any of your baby hair stuck in your glue. You're just gonna lay that down. And you're just gonna press it down. And now the other side. And you just want to make sure you press the wig in really good into the glue. And then you want to take it and just rub it around. This is just to make sure you get that good extra hold on it. And y'all, this lace, like the lace blends so well with my skin. And that's another thing that I love about Eva Hair. And y'all see that flap? Usually you would cut off the tabs on the sides of the hair, but I'm gonna be honest, I really don't know how to do my ear tabs yet, so I always leave those. But as you can see over there, I need a little bit more extra glue. So we're just going to clip this up so it won't fall into it, and I'm just gonna put glue there. And I'm actually going to do 2 layers instead of 3. I'm just gonna let that dry. Get my alcohol and clean my hands off. And this glue, it actually holds for me for about a week. It just depends on what I'm doing. It has lasted me for 2 weeks. But like I said, it just depends. Now, if you're out exercising, sweating, then this glue is not gonna hold. I'm just gonna be serious and honest. Okay, so I'm gonna do my second coat for my sides. I'm gonna rub that in.
It's probably better like after you exercise to put it on afterwards.
I mean, you can exercise in the wig, but I would tie your edges down. Make sure like you have some sweat-proof bands or something around your head. All right. Just waiting for that to dry. Go over here and check this side. And this side looks like it's pretty good. Now, if you have extra like excess glue around the edges, it's best to take your towel with alcohol and like don't get on the wig, but just get to where there's no lace sticking down, and just wipe clean off that area, because if not, then your hair is going to get stuck in that glue, and then everything's going to start sticking, and it's not going to be pretty. Trust me. Alright, so that side has dried. So I'm just going to go ahead and move that down. Now, I usually, to make sure that it's down, glued tight, I usually go in with my blow dryer, put it on cool setting, just to make sure that it's not going anywhere. But do y'all see this? Like, that literally looks like scalp. So,
Looks like you're a boy with curly hair.
yeah, they have some really good, like I said, Eva Hair. I will definitely keep ordering from this vendor. I have not been disappointed yet with the wig. And I'm just going in and cleaning off the excess glue right now. All right. So I'm going to go in and just make a middle part so I can see where I want my baby hairs. I'm not a big fan of the excess baby hairs. Like I'm not gonna get too crazy with the baby hairs, but just enough to make it look a little natural. And y'all, this honestly does not even need baby hairs, to be honest, but I like them, so I'm going to add them. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm going to take my toothbrush and I'm just gonna comb out like the little flyaways, and I'm going to use those as my baby hair. Okay, so what I like to do before I actually start spraying it and then setting them, I just like to kind of get what I'm going to make a baby hair.
I'm gonna shake them first.
And then I'll go in with my spray. And I'm using the Got to Be Glued for my edges. Now on the other side. And then that's it, y'all. Like that's all I need. All right, so right now I'm just going to take my brush and I'm going to use my powder just to go in a little in the front. Just to blend that out a little more. And then I'm going to take my spray. And I'm just going to spray a little just to kind of give me some more security on the edges, just to make sure that nothing lifts or anything, but just a little. And that is how I'll lay down my wigs. Now, like I said, this 360, you can pull up into a ponytail. But let me show y'all the parting on this wig, actually. Like, you can literally part this wig anywhere. And I love it. So if you guys are looking for a really good wig that's affordable, then I would try out this vendor, Eva Hair. I do have another unit coming in. It's a straight unit. I'll be doing another video on that one. I'll be showing you the packaging and everything that it came in. I am just getting a little bit of shedding, but that's only because I cut around the perimeter. But other than that, y'all, I really love this hair. Like, it's beautiful. So that is it. Thank you guys for watching.
Make sure to subscribe.